Good morning, Libra. This is a very late birthday reading. Now, when I say very late, it's because it's still in your birthday month, but it's over the dates I would normally have done this reading. But it is applicable from today. It's more like a birthday gift. It doesn't have to be, on that specified date. I do apologise. I've been travelling, and for once, I never took my cards. And because I needed to cut my work down to an absolute minimum for a few weeks. So I'm here, your birthday month. Shout out to Marie Corbett. Thank you for pointing this out, Marie, that I still hadn't done it. And I have to say, I just needed a little break. So I would appreciate if you do like my videos or anyone on YouTube's videos, please either write a comment or put a like. It helps them to show that we have this engagement. And that's important to us because we're quite creative people when we're doing stuff like this and we need feedback. Okay, let's clear the energy. I'm working in a completely different place today, as you can see, BBC. Angel Spirits, guys, please help me to draw the correct cards for Libra. What do Libras need to know for the upcoming 6 weeks? What's in store for them in a more generalized way? So let's start the reading with 3 energy cards. So energy cards for Libra, please. Spirit, energy cards for Libra. Let me make sure I've got these the right way up. Yeah. So when I shuffle, I do all this sort of type of shuffling, but I like to start off with all the cards upright. So if I get a reversal, there's a message in that, because they've reversed during the 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel, and that's all about your intuition and your higher self and your knowing. So there'll be more to that message. Let's see what the other cards have to say. The cornucopia. That is abundance of abundance. Now, please don't think of that just in terms of money. This can be about health. It can be about relationships. It's friendships. It's life coming together. It's a job working out. It's feeling fulfilled. There's so much happiness to be had in that card. And victory. So you're overcoming. You're overcoming something, especially to reach that point of cornucopia. That's fabulous energy. I really like that. Okay, so your intuition is going to be at play, and sometimes you might be thinking, I'm thinking rubbish. For once, don't doubt. For once, just go with what you feel that you are actually knowing, because your higher self is making contact with you here. So angel spirits, guys, can we have clarifiers, please, for Libra? This is their birthday period still, albeit late. But what do they need to know, please? Let's set the intention for Librans to really get something from this reading, to really be able to take something on board that will help guide them and support them. Thank you. Okay, so 3 cards, please, for the 7th chakra. Queen of Pentacles. The Magician, and the 5 of Wands. Okay, and for cornucopia, please. The 10 of Swords. Strength. And 4 of Pentacles. For victory, Wheel of Fortune, wow. Ace of Cups, another wow. And King of Swords. So really interesting cards, and I'm going to just read them as a mixed lot, and if I single any out just for emphasis, I'll explain them. Right, so but what I need to pay attention to is these energy cards. So underneath your card of intuition, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So that's being about being guided to take the correct decisions, being guided to follow what is actually in your best interest. Now, with Pentacles, those are what we need for this material realm. They are more than just money, though. It can be about the job, the career, when to leave the career, when to jump ship, when to move on. So there's a lot in the Queen of Pentacles, but she's very much about her home, about her security. So really it's a beautiful card for me, security and things coming right. That fan's just annoying me, it kept distracting me. So beautiful, solid, grounded energy. So when you feel yourself becoming doubtful, ground yourself. Go into the garden. Take off your shoes if you possibly can. But grounding is very much in regard to Mother Earth, nature. So it can involve animals as well. But it can be anything, absolutely anything that makes you feel calm, relaxed, able to deal with what life is throwing at me right now. So be aware of grounding, follow your instinct, and feel that connection with the world and the earth, and that will stand you in good stead. So we have the Magician here. The Magician is, I always think of him as the ideas man in a company. So we have the company of the tarot. He's the ideas, he's the creativity behind it all. He's the one that comes up with the slogans and the ideas and how to make things work. But it begins with an idea. So this is about you listening to your higher self and actually saying, what is it that I need? What do I need to feel secure, to feel grounded, to feel safe? What do I need in my career? What do I need in my home? So there's a lot of it is about you beginning to get clear, because he's a card of clarity to start with. So you're starting with the clarity, and then you're moving into focus, direction, law of attraction, having that dream, because it's about manifestation. So manifesting what you need to feel safe and secure in your world. So this is a card about earth, world, material, what you need. And do you know what? If you need new curtains or new blinds, and that's going to make you feel good, that's equally as relevant as looking out for a new job. This is about making yourself feel good. And it's an overused word, but I mean that, because good's it's a great feeling. Good is good. Okay, so we have the Five of Wands here. So the Five of Wands means it's a card of argument, of conflict, but it can often be self-conflict. It's because you might not be in alignment. You might not be in alignment with your head and your heart. Your head may be telling you, stay in the job that you're in, because that's providing a good income. It's got benefits, it's got security. Look at the pension. Your heart saying, but I'm not happy. I don't feel fulfilled. It's not me. I don't. So only you can deal with that conflict. And only you can actually sit down, take the time to ground yourself, to focus on what it is you want to have happen. And you need to listen to your higher self. You need to listen to those little thoughts that might come up that you instantly dismiss. But this time, don't dismiss them. Pay attention to them, what they're telling you, what they're saying. Because if you can do this part, the movement part is cornucopia. There's the potential. There's the potential joy, happiness, abundance, including financial, including feeling safe, secure, including all of that. This is the most amazing card ever. It's beautiful. Under it, we have the Ten of Swords. Now, the Ten of Swords is ending. Now, what's ending? To allow you to move into that energy. So what's ending? And it's also beside the Queen of Pentacles. So what is going to end that's going to make you feel more grounded, more secure, and more safe? Now, the Ten of Swords, it can be the ending of anything. But swords are communication. They are our thoughts. And I think I say it often enough, a thought repeated over and over and over becomes a belief. So there's the ending of something you're either thinking or believing, and that allows you to move on into this fabulous energy of abundance and victory. So you will win over this. You will waken up. You will actually realize that, why have I been telling myself that? Why have I been telling myself that I have to stay stuck in the job? Why am I telling myself I have to stay stuck in a relationship? And this can be an intimate relationship where you're living with somebody or married to somebody. Why am I telling myself that I have to stay put because when I'm really genuinely unhappy? Or why am I tolerating this person that's in my life just because we went to school together? Why am I doing that? Because this is about what is right for you. You ending something to make it right for you, because you have to move into this energy of abundance and happiness and joy is there for you, but you need to meet it halfway and don't be resisting it. So it's about making change and finalizing something. It's not always comfortable for everyone, but you know what? Look at the payoff. Cornucopia and victory. Now, the very center here, we have strength. So this card is saying you might be thinking, I can't do it. It's too much. And I often feel sorry for a person that's stuck in a situation, because it can often be, it's not just that they're lazy or they're frightened. It's sometimes they're feeling such empathy for somebody else that they don't want to cause hurt. They don't want to cause pain. So somebody can be stuck in that energy of, I don't want to leave a relationship. I don't want to finish a relationship. I don't want to leave the job. They can't manage without me. You need to work this out. And this card is saying you have the strength to do this. This is about taming that internal beast. And empathy is such a beautiful quality for a person to have. But believe you me, it can hold a person back, because we're not selfish. And we don't think, oh, I'm just doing it anyway, regardless. And in my own personal life, I am surrounded with some people who really lack empathy. They're in my family, so I'm sort of stuck with them. But at the same time, I admire them I admire the freedom it gives them, because they don't have empathy. So they're actually quite driven for their own needs. And it doesn't make them a bad person, because it's who they are. So and I have learned by watching them that sometimes I have to put my needs first and not always the other person's, because the curse for the empath is to always be thinking about other people and to take on their pain and their hurt. And we have to overcome that. So Libra, you are very much on par with Aquarius, which is me. So you will be a thinking person, but you will have deep-rooted feelings. And that communication skill, which we both have, that puts us in line with other people's thoughts and feelings and what's triggering them. But sometimes we need to get over it to allow us to move on. Now we have the Four of Pentacles here. Now sometimes he's called the miser of the deck because he's clinging on to his money so tight. But I don't look upon him like that. I look upon him as the long-term planner, the long-term saver, because we're moving into abundance. We may have more money coming in. We may have more disposable income than we've ever had before. So it's very appropriate to be thinking, right, well, where am I going to put that money and make it work for me? Because I don't want to just lose it all or scatter it or be wasteful, because I need to think long-term. This is long-term thinking. So it can be about getting a home. It can be planning ahead for pensions. It can be thinking about insurances and how I need to cover what's going on in my world to protect it, because I need to feel safe and secure. Queen of Pentacles energy, safety and security. What do I need to build to achieve that safety and security, which is the first card out in your tarot. So this is important. So there's going to be conflict. You need to overcome something, and you need to finish something that you're currently believing to allow you to move into this next new stage. And this next new stage, oh, I love it, Wheel of Fortune. Now, The Wheel of Fortune is very much construed as luck, but it's not just blind luck, although it can be, but it's more about the universe having your back. The universe saying, right, this is your moment, end that job, end that relationship, and I'm going to make it work for you. I'm going to make it easy for you. I'm going to make it come right for you. I'm going to help you. We want you to get there. So this is just your time. But all of these big cards, like the sun, the moon, the Wheel of Fortune, the world, they're circular for a reason, because they're showing a cycle. And this cycle will not hang around forever. Now it's coming under victory. So now is the time. You're moving into a time of having that window of opportunity to really make huge change. Huge change. And yes, you will have to finish something, but that finishing something is going to give you peace of mind, security, and stability in your life. Now, it's not being handed to you on a plate. The magician is saying, you need to work for this. You need to get creating. Now, and sometimes it can be literally putting the effort, just sitting down, doing the vision board, beginning to really think, if I were to wave a magic wand, what would my life look like? What would have to take place in my life for me to really feel fulfilled, happy, that I'm living a joyous life? And that for me is a soul purpose, because people get their knickers in a twist about, I'm meant to do something else. And I do believe that we are all meant to do something. But sometimes living a joy-filled life is a soul purpose. So I'm really bringing it back to you, yourself, because this Queen is indicating, and your higher self is indicating, your reading is all about you, how to make your life work for you. Now we have the Ace of Cups, and I love this card. Now I normally explain to you all that cups mean emotions. There are happiness. And in some of the other tarot cards that I have, this cup is actually brimming over. So you're entering a period of great potential for great happiness and great joy, so much that your cup will run over with happiness. It's the beginning of a new period. It can actually indicate the beginning of a new love, a new joy. It can, for some people, not everyone, it can indicate new life, pregnancy. And I'm loath to sometimes to say that, but for some it will be relevant. So I can't deny the people that it may be relevant for the opportunity to hear that, because I'm conscious of the ladies that I know who really are desperate for this new life and who are trying so hard to get pregnant. But so now that this new life, new potential, whether it's your new life, a new life, the celebration of even hearing the news of somebody else giving birth, or being really happy for your best friend who's going to get married or has just met her soulmate. This is big energy, soulmate energy. This is commitment energy, long-lasting love energy. And that's why it includes pregnancy as well, because that is a long-lasting relationship, long-lasting love. It's huge. Now your tarot here finishes with the King of Swords. And I love that, because this is about, he represents truth, ethics, communication, straight talking. He represents action. But first and foremost, what is your truth? What is it you want from life? What is it? And you need to be honest with yourself here. And that's why I often urge people to use what I call the magic wand technique. Literally, just imagine that somebody's going ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling and wave that magic wand. What will have changed in your life to make your life idyllic? Where are you? Who are you with? Are you with somebody, or are you alone? Are you living by the sea? Are you living in a different country? Do you have a child or children or no children? Are you surrounded by animals? Are you at the peak of your career? Are you really on your soul journey and at the nth degree? Have you become a master at something? So what is it? What is your truth? So it's also about communicating your truth So you personally getting to communicate with yourself, because your higher self will have been telling you this for a long time, but it's up to the conscious to actually say, yeah, I'm going to follow this. This feels real to me. Because you're moving into a time of massive potential, massive abundance, victory over your current circumstances, victory over difficulties, obstacles. The universe has got your back, but there's some stuff you have to do first. You may have to communicate with others what it is you want to do in life. You may have to communicate your dream, your wishes, or your plans, what you are going to do. So it's also about being awareness, having an awareness, being aware with the strength card of how that might impact upon other people. So communicating it maybe kindly, communicating it softly. And when you're communicating the end of a relationship, sometimes it's going to hurt no matter what. So it's being aware of the hurt that you may have to create for you to manifest your best life. And some people might listen to this and say, gosh, that sounds really selfish. But I'm now at a stage to know that I need to live my best life. Because I've only got this particular shot at it, then it'll be all, before I get reincarnated again, have to learn the same old boring lessons again. No thanks, I'm going to try and learn what I can now. So, I'm going to live my best life. And when I'm feeling fulfilled, do you know what? I'm a better mum, I'm a better wife, I'm a better friend, I'm a better person. I'm better reading, I'm a better counsellor, I'm a better therapist, because I'm feeling fulfilled. And when a person's feeling fulfilled, they literally glow from within. So this is saying that your best life is here. It's there for the taking. How are you going to start achieving it? One, with clarity. You need to get honest. You need to get true to yourself. You need to clarify, like the magician's telling you to begin this manifestation process. It might come quickly, and some aspects of it might come real quick, and some aspects of it may take longer, but it's a process. So, but we're looking at the longer term here. We're looking at finishing with the bits that don't help us, don't support us, which includes people, which includes events which may have happened in the past and have caused you hurt and pain. So it's maybe working with your own energy, doing some cord cutting, energetic cord cutting. There are loads of videos on YouTube for energy cord cutting. Finishing with the past, letting go of the regrets, the guilt, the shame, the old you that no longer serves you now, or the cords that tie you into people that are holding you back from embracing new love, new relationship. The fear, for some ladies, it may be the fear of getting pregnant again because they've either miscarried or known huge pain in their life. They need to let go of the fear. And I know that sounds very easy, and it's not. So, but the working on it is energetic cord cutting, ho'oponopono, affirmations, praying if you believe in formal religion, or communicating with the divine, and asking to be released from the pain, because pain and fear are the biggest blocks that I know a lot of ladies will have in regards to pregnancy. They're terrified of it happening again, terrified of the pain of that loss, and that's huge. So however that loss may be relevant to you, the loss of a relationship, and it hurts you enormously, so you're fearful about going into a new relationship, you need to work on that. Only you can do that. So you may have been brought up in a completely different way, and you may feel you missed out in life, and that anger, that resentment can hold you back from embracing the new. So this isn't a therapy session, so I can't really dig in individually. I'm just giving you an overview of the sort of things that can hold us back, and what we personally then need to work on to allow. Look, cornucopia, victory, Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Cups. How good does it get? So let's pull 3 oracle cards. And let's see what else is in store for you. Angel spirits, guys, 3 oracle cards for Libra, please. I'm saying Libra, was it Virgo now?